guys, it's JD from Ponzo World, and today we're unboxing and reviewing this memory card reader made by DenicMic. Now this is a $24 memory card reader that you can find on Amazon. Links will be in the description below. And basically what this is that it's a TF card reader, basically an SD card reader, that you plug into your iPhone and you could get images and stuff off of your iPhone. Or off of the TF card, SD card onto your phone. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start with showing you around the package. So you can see here, 3-in-1 memory card reader. Kind of looks like an Apple box actually, something you get from the Apple store. On this side, FCC labels, stuff like that. Then on this side, you can see what it supports: CF card, TF card, and SD card. Nothing here on the bottom. But on the back, we have a label. If you want to take a look at that, there you go. And then you can see, again, the different functions and where they go into the reader itself. So let's go and see here. Compatibility, it supports the JPEG and RAW photo format, H.264 and MPEG. Again, I don't know what most of this means. You guys that are into photos and stuff might know, but personally, I don't. So that's all the formats it supports. Compatible with most memory cards, including CF card, SD card, and TF card. And I also can read one card, or hold on, read one card at one time. Okay, sorry. So it only can read one card at a time. So there it is. Let's go ahead and, I guess, open this up. So let's go and pull here. And pull it out. And alright, so here it is. And then also in the package we have what I would assume to be an owner's manual or an instruction guide, whatever you want to call it. And yep, sure enough, there it is. Chinese on this side. And is this entire thing Chinese? Oh no, it's also in English. I was gonna say I can't read Chinese, so there it is. It's also in English. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, get out a phone, and I'm gonna load up some images onto an SD card and go ahead and see how this thing works. Alright, so I'm actually now recording with an iPhone 5, so I am gonna apologize for the decrease in audio quality and definitely video quality, so sorry about that, but it's the only phone I had lying around right now to video with, because this is my main phone here, so this is what I'm going to be demonstrating with. Anyways, you can see here the adapter is plugged into the bottom of the phone here, and right now I have the, I'll go and take it out for you, the small little micro SD card right here. You can see 2 GB. Nothing special. It's a, I don't even think this thing has a brand. Yeah, it's just one that I got actually with a phone that I bought off of eBay. Anyway, so I'm going to plug this thing into the bottom of here. Just goes right in, no problem. And then on my phone, I'm going to go into the Files app, and I'm going to go to Locations. So you go to Browse and then click on Locations in the top right. And here, right now, currently, it's just labeled BlackBerry. It's because this SD card was in a BlackBerry phone. Again, that I bought off of eBay, so that's what it's called. It doesn't matter what it's named. Anyways, I'm going to click on this, and you can see here, everything that's on this SD card slot in here is now on the phone. So this was a thumbnail from like a video that I did a year ago. You can see it's there. And then this, I think that's just, again, something from the BlackBerry phone. But for example, this here, this is an audio file.
It is a huge AMOLED screen, both an in-screen fingerprint sensor and the ability to do face detection.
And you can see there, it's playing basically directly from the SD card through my phone. So there it is. You can see it does work. These are just some photos that I downloaded off of the internet for the video here. And you can see they are obviously working. It does take it a second, but I don't think that's the reader's fault. I think that's more the phone. It just has to pull it. So there you go. You can see it is working perfectly fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this, okay, and then take the card out of here. And then I'm going to put in this normal big one. This isn't a micro SD, this is just a normal SD card. Not really many things use this anymore, but we had one laying around. Just 32 megabytes. Again, doesn't really matter on your size, but let's go ahead and plug this thing in. So there you are. It's plugged in. You can see there. Now I'm going to plug it into the phone. And I don't want to show any data, so let's go ahead and go over here, and there it is. Just popped up. No name. Again, it just doesn't have a name. It doesn't matter if you do or don't. Anyways, you can see here is all the photos. So there it all is. It is working just fine, and this is something that I downloaded again off of the internet. Music. There you go. So it is working. You can see, and it works perfectly fine. Again, really speed, like from a second there, you saw it take like 5 seconds or something to play the audio file. Again, that really depends on even the SD card, really, because this is an older one. So it's going to be slower than a high-end micro SD card or something like that. It'll pretty much play automatically with that, but this is an older technology anyway. So again, it isn't the reader's fault. It's mainly the SD card's fault. Just because it's, number one, this one here, it's off-brand. It doesn't even have one. And this is pretty old. So there you are. Now, the other thing here, I completely forget what this thing is called, but this big slot here, I don't have anything to demonstrate that with. I believe that's the... That's a CF card. I don't have one of those, so I can't really demonstrate that, but that looks like it's a way older technology just because it's simply bigger. So yeah, again, I don't think I have one of those, so I can't really demonstrate it, but I would assume it works the exact same way. And also, I did want to show you this. I'm going to plug in the SD card here into the reader. There we go, and then I'm going to plug it into my phone here. And I'm going to go ahead and get a photo on my phone here. Let's go and find one. Here is a thumbnail, okay, that I'm going to be doing for something in a little bit here. And then I'm going to go ahead and see how you do it. Okay, so here's a few things. I really don't want to show any data. I think we have to press save to files. Yeah, okay, so that's what you have to do. You have to press save to files, and then you can see here you have an option to save it to. In this case, the SD card is named BlackBerry, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. Saving. Almost there. Again, I don't want to really show this on camera, or else it's going to give out data, so it's about there. Still saving. Again, it really depends on your image size. There we are. Okay, so there it is saved. Now let's go ahead and go over to iCloud here, or the Files app, sorry, and click on BlackBerry and see if it's here. And there it is, right there. Come on. Again, takes it a second, depends on the image size and everything else, and you can see it right there. It's on there. So you can actually write data to the SD card also. So that's pretty cool. You could read and write data. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this phone to improve audio quality and video quality. And I guess from here, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my final opinions. Alright, so overall, what do I think of this SD card reader? I think this thing is pretty decent. Now again, $25, that's around what you would be paying for a pretty decent SD card reader, and this one is good also. Now Apple ones, I believe Apple does make something just like this to read SD cards and stuff like that and bring them to your iPhone. Now that thing, again, I haven't looked at the price or anything, but just like Apple's high pricing, I believe it's something like $50. So you're paying pretty much half for the exact same thing. Now again, I'm not trying to get down Apple or anything like that. I'm sure their SD card reader is fine too. But this one literally does the exact same thing. Like, it does absolutely nothing different, and it's half the price. So you're getting the exact same thing as Apple essentially, just by a different brand and maybe a decrease in build quality and stuff like that, but it's still in the end the exact same thing. It does the exact same things at the exact same time, stuff like that. So you're paying essentially half for what you would pay for a Apple SD card reader. So this one here, again, half the price, and it's pretty good. Build quality, in my opinion, I'm sure it's not as good as Apple's, but again, theirs is twice the price. So this one, in my opinion, it's just fine. Obviously, the entire thing is plastic, but $25. But everything feels pretty solid, feels just fine. So pretty good product here. So if you're looking for a pretty cheap SD card reader that plugs into your iPhone, iPod, iPad, basically anything with a lightning connector on it, go ahead and pick one of these up. So yeah, I guess it's really it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.